Peace and blessings, everyone. How are you all doing on today? I pray you guys are doing well. Today is Thursday, and oh, what a beautiful day it is in my neighborhood. It is so wonderful outside. Here it is, this October the 26th, and it's almost 80 degrees outside. And me and my daughter just came in from a walk, and it's just so beautiful outside. You just never know. You just feel like summertime outside right now. And it is just an absolute amazing day. So I pray you guys are doing well. I pray your day is uh, going well, and I'm jumping on just to redo the last video that I put on. I put it on and um, right before I went to bed a few nights ago, and it's regarding how I price my gift baskets. And don't ask me why. Don't ask me why I did it, because usually I don't get on at night because I'm usually trying to, you know, get myself situated for the night, get my daughter taken care of for the night. And I was sitting there doing some things. And as I said in my last video, I do have a job that I do at home. And there's some things I'm preparing for the month of December with that, and there's some things I'll probably be busy with, most likely between October and November. And so I just said, you know what, I think I'm okay. I think I'll do this video before I go to bed. Didn't have no information in front of me, didn't have it just in case I forget, because I gotta have things, a lot of things I gotta have written down, so I can go back and refer to it. But to make a long story short, I had to take the video down because I left something out first of all. And then, I kind of, sometimes you can just give out too much information, and and people just can't grab a hold of what you're saying. So rewind, I'm back here again just to tell you guys how I calculate my gift baskets, okay? So I just want to go ahead and jump right into it. Um, as I was stating in my first video, the first thing that I do when I am uh, pricing my gift baskets is that I actually write down everything. I get I get a piece of paper for each basket, or if I can fit more than one basket on, or that one single piece of paper. What I do is that I title my, I have a name for all of my gift baskets, okay? And I put the name of my gift basket there. And then what I do is I create three columns. One column is for what I actually paid for out of my pocket, all right? The second column is for any retail price that I pay for an item, but I got it at a discounted price. Okay, I charge, or I price my baskets by retail. Okay, so if I got it at a discounted price, what I do is that even though I paid a certain amount out of my pocket um, for that item, whatever's left, I'll move it over to the retail column, and I'll put that there. My third column is my BSW column, just a heading for my bow, my stuffing, and my wrap. Okay, my stuffing is whatever went into that basket, like my shred wrap, tissue paper box, anything that I needed to put inside that box to bring the whole gift basket together. Whatever went inside the container is what I will be charging. And the wrap, whether I use cellophane, shrink wrap, or if I had a bag or something, all of that is included in one price that I will just put in that column. Okay, so my first list is including also, which I left out in my first video if anybody saw it because it wasn't up that long. It was up long enough for most people to see. But I forgot to put in there for the vessel. We have the items that we put inside our gift basket, gift box, gift bag, but I forgot, I left that out in my pricing. So, and just to recap again, I price my baskets according to how much I paid out of my pocket in one pocket in one column, and then the second column I put down every retail price of each item from that first column, and then my bow, stuffing, and wrapping goes into my third column. And what I do is that my total price of what I paid out of my pocket, I'll just jot that down. Again, let's say that out of my pocket, out of my stock, out of my inventory, there is a $10 value in that first column of each item that I put in there. So far, I only paid $10 that I'm creating that I created this basket with, $10 worth of items. But in the second column, what I jotted down was all those items that I got at a discounted price. And I put the retail price there because what I want to do is add the remaining money left over from what I actually paid, whatever the remainder of the retail price that was on any item in the first column. I would jot all of those down in the first column, and let's say that's $30. The retail price of the items in my basket, some of them added up to $30. So what I'm going to do is put that $30 underneath that $10. And then what I have in my BSW, my bow stuffing and wrap, I am going to include that. Let's say that's $6, and I'm going to put that in total those three items up. So we have a total of we have a price of $10 for what I actually paid. I have $30 that's left over that I can add over into the price on my basket, retail price. So that's 10 and that's 30. So far I got $40 for the price of my basket. And then I'm going to add the $6 on before my bow stuffing and wrap. So we have a $46 total for that particular basket. And I only put $10 into the basket. Okay. So the retail price is making up my price for my basket. A lot of people, some people, I'm one who charge by retail price. If I have any retail price of any items in my basket, I'll use that to add into the price of my basket. And some people will just charge and say, they balance out their 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 or they'll get their total for their basket, and then they'll just times it 2 or 3 times. Say for instance they put $20 in, but they're going to times it by one, and it's going to be $40 instead of $20. It's going to be $40. Or some people might times it 3 times, 20, 40, 60, and then I have $60. But I like to do it this way because I feel like this is a fair pricing uh, um, a fair pricing for me, for the customer, and I just don't want to overcharge the customer. And you can also at this time, or I can also at this time add an additional charge if I want to for, I charge, maybe I could say I charge $10 an hour to make this basket. So instead of the basket being $46, it will become $56 because I added on my charge for $10 an hour. So after I get that charge, um, $46 or whatever that charge is for that basket, you can add whatever else you want to add on there. I'm quite happy with making a $36 profit from off of that basket. Um, and so I'll just leave it alone. I do like to round off my numbers. If I have a basket that was maybe, what I say, it was 36. If I had a basket that was like 40, 45, 75, I'll just round it off to the next dollar, which it will become $46. So I hope this is clear. I got to play it back and just make sure that it's making sense. But this is how I tally up and charge for my baskets. Okay. So then there were some other things I wanted to add on about when make sure that you and I, because we get lost sometimes when it comes to our receipts. We oftentimes, in the hustle and the bustle of everything, we set our receipts aside and we don't know where our receipts is at. And but this is something that we need to be mindful about, to keep track of our receipts. We never know when we might have to go back and return something. We might be working on a basket, and we go reach for an item, and no fault to our own, it may be broken. Something may not be right with that gift, and now we can't find the receipt to go and take that item back to get a return on that. And for tax purposes, you want to keep your receipt, and just to keep a clean way of storing your receipts so that you can refer back to them. So it's very important to keep your receipts because for whatever reason we may need them. We don't want to be hunting around in bags. We don't want to be going through the trash cans, see if we threw it in the trash by accident, or we don't want to just be making more work for ourselves. So keep your receipts. Be mindful about the profits that you actually bring in and the money that you use to spend to create your baskets. You want to make sure you understand how much profits that you are actually are keeping for your own self that you can actually put in your pocket and put the other part back into the business. Because a lot of times, we'll say, we made XYZ money, but we have to be mindful. It's great to make $1,000, $2,000, but then we have to be mindful about the money that we actually spent into putting everything together, because that money is separate from the profit. Okay, so if we spent $500, again $1,000, creating our baskets, the actual profit, if we spent $500, I'm sorry, is that what I just said? If we spent $500, I'm sorry, $1,000 creating our basket, and we spent $500 for everything that we put into the basket, our actual profit would be $500 and not that 1,000 altogether. Yes, we made the $1,000, but the actual take home, the actual money that we put into our pockets would be the $500. And if you want to put the money back into uh, your business so you can buy more supplies, more stock, or you can actually just keep that money for yourself and put it in your pocket if you got a lot of uh, um, inventory that you can fall back on, because a lot of us do have a lot of inventory that we can fall back on. So I just want to be mindful about that, about making sure we know what our true profits are so we can actually put money back into the company, and then have money set aside for our own personal earnings. Okay, and I'll just leave it at that. I think I said something else in my last video, but if I think of it, I'll put it in another video. Guys, this is all I just wanted to say. I want to review this this video, and I'm just praying that it all makes sense to you all. And on this note, I'm just going to say, have a blessed day. Enjoy the rest of your week and weekend. If I don't jump back on here with anything, you just be blessed. And until the next video. Okay? Bye bye.